Hey everybody, what's up? Alright, so I'm going to be talking to you guys today about my hair color a little bit more after my whole going purple. I wanted to definitely share with you guys my experience and kind of things that I've learned and gone throughout this process, at least for the first, I've had this hair for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and so I definitely wanted to share with you guys some things that I've learned. Alright, so as you guys can see, my hair is purple still. I actually just refreshed it yesterday with the Ion Color Brilliance Bright collection, and I used the color Fuchsia, and I used 2 boxes of that color to refresh my hair. And basically I just, had twisted my hair up and worn it in a beanie for like 2 days beforehand with the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Deep Conditioner, I believe that's what it's called. And so just to prep my hair and kind of give my hair some deep moisture before I went ahead and did the color again, even though semi-permanent color is not damaging, like it's not gonna cause any curl pattern mishaps or stress your hair out or anything like that. But still, I hadn't done my deep conditioner. I was kind of pressed for time this past week, so that's what I did to kind of before I actually colored my hair. After I did that, I just took the twist out, rinsed my hair out, and then went on and applied the color to my hair. Now when I applied this color, I still used the Tresemme Naturals. If you guys haven't watched my video before this about my purple hair, you guys would know, or you wouldn't know, that I used Manic Panic Purple Haze before, and I really liked the results with that. But the only thing with the Manic Panic is that it does wash out very quickly. And so I noticed that in some parts of my hair it washed out like that, and other parts it like stuck. I mean, even until this time when I put the color on my hair again, I still see the Manic Panic Purple versus the Fuchsia that I put in, because the Fuchsia has a little bit more pink color to it versus the purple has a deeper, more violet blue undertone to it. So this Fuchsia kind of looks slightly different, but like it's almost it's very similar to the Manic Panic Purple Haze. I just done some research and decided that I wanted to try something different, and I've heard a few semi-permanent colors that last longer than the Manic Panic, so this was one of them, and I was like, okay, I might as well. It's at Sally's as well, almost right above Manic Panic. So I gave this a try, and I really liked the results of my hair this time, and I'm not going to attribute it all to just the different type of color or the different brand. I'll also attribute it to the things that I did differently this time when refreshing my hair versus what I did last time. Now, when it comes to actually letting the color sit, the first time I used Manic Panic, I let my hair sit for about 45 minutes to an hour, and that was just in a shower cap, me, walking around the house, like nothing serious. And then once I washed it out, I just washed it with, warm water and, rinsed it until the water was clear, or basically clear. And so one thing that I realized was that really made my hair color wash out really quickly, only because after kind of doing some more research and trying to find ways to get my hair color to stay longer, definitely adding certain things to the process that isn't actually said on the directions, but doing other things will help your hair really hold on to that color better. And so one of the things was to use a blow dryer, or use a blow dryer to intensify the process as it's sitting and coloring your hair. And so what I did, I just used my blow dryer attachment, my Golden Hot blow dryer attachment, sat under that for about 15-20 minutes on top of the regular 30 minutes. So I sat for about 30 minutes, and then I did 10 to 15 minutes under the hair dryer, and I realized that really helps because it opens up your hair cuticle, lets the color get in there, and then it really helps your hair soak up the color. And so after that, I actually rinsed my hair out with basically ice cold water. Now, it's not the most comfortable thing to do, believe me, I know, but it does close your hair cuticle up to where it still has that color in there, and it will make your color last longer. And so From now on, I'm just going to start rinsing my hair with cool water instead of washing it regularly as I would have before, just so that my hair color will last longer and I won't have to refresh it so quickly. And so I'm hoping that that also helps, but definitely, you know, using the blow dryer to really set the process on a good note, and then rinsing with cold water will also really help with keeping your hair color and really fresh and staying on your head. Now also they say if you are, you know, needing a little pick-me-up as far as hair color goes throughout, you know, the weeks or whatever, you can, you know, always add in a bit of the color to your conditioner and let your conditioner sit in for a few extra minutes, or, you know, using a sulfate-free shampoo instead of like a regular shampoo when you do need to cleanse your hair. Co-washing of course helps, but I realized that even with doing all of that, the Manic Panic still washed out for me. So I'm going to see how this hair color stays as far as that stuff goes, and then I definitely know now to try to keep my hair longer than you know, 2 or 3 days and then washing. I'm gonna definitely try to make my hair last a bit longer, almost I'm hoping about 5 to 6 days, so that I don't have to wash my hair all the time. But yeah, this was just a really quick video on just kind of like the color stuff that I've been thinking and doing these days, and I was like, I might as well share with you all how it's going. Everybody loves this hair. I would have never thought it, to be honest, because I just don't see hardly anyone at all before I actually colored my hair with like purple hair like this. So I was really nervous, and everybody's just like, you know, going crazy about it. So if you guys end up doing it, definitely send me pictures or tell me to follow you on Instagram, and I'll go follow you, and we can be purple curlistas together. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Bye.